And by the way, guys, I'm kind of holding back some of my own personal information because, I have other plans for these guys, right? But I'm not sure if Sun Tzu would agree with your statement there, right? I don't want to fight them on the battlefield they already know. Why? So let me know what you guys think. Okay, so Grok has given us. So Grok has given us a revised memo, but it's already referencing the Marshall and Swift, which we kind of didn't want it to do, right? So let's see. What was the previous estimate? Previous estimate was like a million something, right? Like 1.2. Let's see what that did for Grok then. Okay, so it adjusted the contingency, right? Which is good. We want that. Oh, look at that. It used an exactimate reference for the debris removal. So it went from 40,000 to 30,000. So it agreed with Gemini that it should be lower. And it used a reference to exactimate, which is different than what it did before, right? Before it used construct. Yeah, okay. It used constructelements.com at 40,000. So that's interesting, right? So in other words, Grok took back that feedback as constructive feedback and corrected itself. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Diffio says, we can't assume that their process is even close to deterministic. Insurance companies have been known to randomly deny some percentage of claim just because a lot of people won't fight back. Yeah. Diffio, great point. Great point. And that comes back to what I was saying earlier, right? Who's to say that they don't have their own adjustment, even if the algorithm or the software or whatever says do X, they will do something else. And that's true, Diffio, right? If a company because remember, guys, we weren't the only ones affected by the fire. There are literally like not even millions, but billions of dollars worth of claims. So as Diffio says, if the insurance company just says, we're going to deny everybody by 10%, 10% of a couple billion is a lot of money, right? That they're saving themselves. So yeah, Diffio, I'm on board with that, right? Who's to say that they just randomly say, or they haven't already decided to say, okay, no matter what anybody says, we're paying out less than 10% of the estimates.